It's been over a week since I posted a video, and you can probably tell by my voice that that's because I've been sick. Today's Wednesday in the afternoon, about 4 o'clock. Last Monday, I started coughing and sneezing and stuff. Tuesday, I started losing my voice. By Wednesday, I didn't have any voice, like none at all. I mean, it was barely a whisper. For 3 days, I didn't have a voice at all. I couldn't do a video. I couldn't do a live stream or anything like that. I wanted to keep up with you guys, but then again, I didn't feel like it. But I couldn't. Either way, I couldn't do it without a voice. But during that time that I was sick, I did get a package from a subscriber. Yeah, a subscriber bought that for me, sent it to me, and I put it together in the house while I was sick. It actually gave me something to do. And so I just now filled it up because putting it together and bringing it out here was hard enough while I was sick. This Monday, I went to the doctor, got on some antibiotics. Apparently I have bronchitis, and he's coming to check it out, I think. Is she going to be the first one to eat out of it? Let's see. Maybe, come on. You got this. So I only put one 50-pound bag in there. You see that it can hold some more. It says 85 pounds on the sticker on the front. So that is really cool. These are, I don't know what these hold, but it's not maybe together they would hold. I'm gonna pour some of this in there and then fill that up again. I don't know how much that holds, but it doesn't hold nearly as much as this, and gives them more places to eat out of, and I really like it. Thank you to that subscriber. You guys don't have to send anything, you know this, but some people want to. Some people reach out and ask for a wish list on Amazon. I put it up because people ask, but it's definitely not required, not expected. Anyway, she asked me not to mention her name or screen name on the video when I showed this, so I'm not going to. But I have another subscriber. Was thinking as I was coming out, I'm going to fill this up. I have another subscriber that's really good about sending stuff that I need. If you've been watching a while, I use zip ties a lot, and I use those hay bale twine a lot to fix things and to, just to do things. I had the hay bale twine on this gate here where I come in to feed the cows for a long time, and she sent a chain for me to put on that. And then when I moved the bucks from over here to over there, she sent a couple more chains. And so, it's really nice. Really, really appreciate it. But again, definitely not expected and not needed, not necessary. I just noticed, I got distracted. I just noticed one of these death layers has her, like what's supposed to be white, by her ear, it's kind of a light blue, and I've not noticed that before. I don't know if it's changed. Like she's red under her ear. That one's red. I don't know how to show it to you without one. It has a different color. Let's see. This one right here is kind of an off-white. This gray one behind her ear is an off-white. Well, I thought these death layers were too. But that one right there definitely has a little bit of light blue. And I got distracted by that. I'm distracted easily. I hope you can hear me well, and I hope my voice is not getting on your nerves like it is me. I can only talk so long before I start coughing and start losing my voice again. But I don't know if I finished what I was saying. I went to the doctor Monday, got on antibiotics, so today is the 3rd day of being on antibiotics, so I'm definitely feeling better. I definitely have more of a voice than I did. Jake, don't do that. Jake, hey, no. Goofball. I definitely feeling better and have more voice than I did. So I'm very, very happy, pleased with that. It was cold. The first part of me being sick, it was pretty cold. So I ran out here, did what it had to do, and get back in. One night, Greg spent the night because he worked for Scott the next day. And so that morning he fed for me. He actually made a little bit of a video for me for my members. Members is separate from subscribers. Members is a paid membership. I don't have a lot of people there, but I occasionally have to put something out for them. So he came out and fed and made a little bit of video for them, let them know that I was sick. And then if you guys have seen me in the chats and some live streams, some of you know that I've been sick. And I came in here, I've been collecting eggs, but what is wrong with you? She's like I thought she was attacking me. I've been collecting eggs. All of a sudden, these birds have started laying, and they'll fill up this box, and then they'll start laying over here. I bet you this is not full yet, but there's eggs everywhere, and then they're laying them out here. I have not felt good enough, and I've not. It's not a good idea to hang out here when I was really sick before I was on antibiotics and clean this out. But I really need to clean this out bad, as you will see. That was the next thing that I meant to do after the last video, and I got sick. See, it's really bad, so I won't be eating those. Definitely the dogs will, but I skipped a day or two and came out, and this was filled up with eggs that came out the back here on both of them. And then there was a huge nest right there. I mean, they have just, it's like they turn on a switch and they're starting to lay, which is pretty cool. But now I gotta start paying attention. I gotta clean things up and give them a clean place to lay, or I won't get any of the eggs, because I won't eat the eggs that are like really nasty. But it's okay, because my dogs need the eggs. They eat dry kibble, and so anytime that I can give them something fresh, I like to do that for them, which is every day, pretty much. Every day they get something on top of their food to help it to be a little bit more palatable and better for them. Eggs are good for them. Unfortunately, some of the dogs, like Caleb, doesn't care for eggs. Eddie will eat the yolk. That's not very much of that. Dandy is the best egg thief. If I bring her out here when the birds are free ranging out here, and I'd bring her out here to play with Tucker, you'd have to watch her, because she'd go look for eggs. She'd steal eggs. She'd eat them. But when I bring her eggs, put it in her bowl, she kind of turns her nose up to it. And then if she decides I'm not going to give her anything else, then she'll start to eat the eggs. But I don't know. It's the strangest thing. But I am feeling better. I am thankful to have that. And I'm glad that this is a weekend and we're going to be warm, so I can get on that and clean that out and put like nesting material in it. One other thing you might have noticed is that this water is missing. And that's because when we had the one warm day the other day, like I said, it was cold and I got sick, and we had one, fairly decent day. It wasn't as warm as today. Today's pretty warm. I don't even have a hoodie on. So we had one decent day. I came out and was going to go ahead and fill that up, and I filled these up. I didn't even have this out here yet. Actually, I brought it out here that day. So, but I didn't feel like carrying the bag out here to fill it up. It was still pretty rough. So I filled those up, and I took the water to fill it up and kind of clean it out and fill it up. And when I did, I broke one of the scoops off of it. And so then it wouldn't hold water. I tried. It wouldn't hold water. So I'm going to try to get, I had the package that it came in with 5 or 6 scoops. By the way, that was those scoops or something that other woman sent to me. The one that sent the chains, she sent the scoops. I don't know what to call them. The little things that they drink out of. Anyway, it came in a package of 5 or 6, and I only put 3 on the bucket, so I know I have another one in there. So I just set it up by the front door. I'm going to go get that, try to put another scoop on it, fill it back up, and put it back out here. And really, except for collecting eggs, I don't have to come back out here for a couple of days. But I'm going to, especially as I get better. I'm on the Z-Pack. It's a 5-day antibiotic, and I'm on day 3. I've taken day 3. So I'm hoping this weekend that I can come out here and clean this nesting box out and put material in there. And just get some things done. I thought I was going to have help this weekend. Sean is supposed to work for my brother tomorrow and the next day. Curtis was supposed to work for me tomorrow and my brother the next day. But I talked to Amy a while ago, and something's come up where Curtis might not be able to help me. But the other thing I wanted him to help me with, I wanted him to help me take Tucker to the vet because I wanted to give him, you know how I've given him the heartworm medicine every month? They have a shot for it. And they have a shot that'll last, they have one that's 6 months, once a year. And so you take them in, you get their you get them tested for heartworms. Even though they've been on preventative, you get them tested for heartworms. If they come back clean, then they can get one of the shots. I don't know how much it costs. It's probably going to cost quite a bit, but it's based on weight. But I needed help getting Tucker in because he does not like riding in a vehicle. I was afraid to get him in the truck, in the back of the truck, get him to the vet, get the shot, bring him out, and not be able to get him back into the truck. That would be bad. That's worse than not being able to get him in from here. So I was going to have Curtis help me with that yesterday and help me with putting this other 10 piece up here. But I don't know if I'm going to have him tomorrow or not. But I'm going to go ahead and get their other the water container and go ahead and fix that and bring that out here. Okay, so I broke one off, which is this one right here. I looked and there are 5 of these in here, so it should be good. It just has this and a little spring, and I couldn't figure out how it worked. So I'm just gonna take it out and put another one in, hopefully. Has this little spring and this little doodad on the end. I don't know if you can see it. I do not know if there's a piece missing, how that spring was on there. Don't know. I'll try to look at this other one that I have left, because when I put this in, I'll have one more left and I can kind of look at it and see if I can't figure it out. There might be a piece missing that broke off. Oh wait, there's 2 more in here, so I'll use this one. I still have 2 more, so that's good. See, I don't know. You can't even, I mean, I see the spring, but it doesn't even make sense to me. I don't know. I'll look at it later. Let's see, get one of these things for the back of it to screw into it. And then it'll be ready to fill up. There's Jeremy. Honor as ever. He did come up behind me the other day and kind of hit the back of my leg. I don't think he has like big spurs yet or something. He just hit the back of my leg. I chased him. He's faster than me without the rope around his legs. Oh. Get back. He did it again. And I kicked him. And not hard, but he stood his ground, so I kicked him again. Look at him. He's like not going anywhere. Look at this. He's still, hey, look at him. He's posturing. He needs to go on. Look at that. He's not even, watch this. This is normal. Look, he's not even letting me get close enough to kick him. And crowing on top of it. Get him. Kick him, Jake. Kick him. I can't believe him. I saved his life the other day. And this is how he treats me. I dare him to come while I got the hose in my hand, buddy. Chickens aren't like goats, or like I don't know, they move out of the water when you spray them, but they're not like afraid of water. Gotta watch them. They're not afraid of water, and they don't like dislike water. I don't think they like being sprayed. I don't guess I do either. Come to think of it, I'm not afraid of water, and I don't dislike water. I like water, but I don't guess I want to be sprayed. Look at him, he's cocky. I'm gonna have to get rid of him. He is cocky. Because he's gonna end up with some big old spurs, probably. He's got little ones right now. I think that's the third or fourth time he's attacked me like that. That's the first time that I've ever been able to make contact with him. Really didn't expect to. Didn't kick him very hard. Mainly, I didn't expect to hit him. I didn't expect to make contact, but then he stayed postured up and didn't run from me. I had to kick him again. Again, should have done it harder, because that's how they do it. That's how they fight. Like, you fight until you've had enough. He hadn't had enough. He didn't lose that in his mind, I'm sure. Yeah, he's still crowing and everything. He thinks he's boss. But I've seen these roosters around here, put him in his place. He's actually out here. I think he's at the bottom of the totem pole, next to me, I guess. But so I'm gonna stand here and wait for this to fill up. I'm just filling up one. Gonna let this one run empty, because tomorrow, whether it's Curtis or whether it's me, somebody needs to clean it, scrub the bottom. The water's not dirty. I mean, you can see stuff in there from the trees. There's a feather, but it's not dirty. This was like empty yesterday. I emptied it yesterday and filled it back up, but the bottom needs to be scrubbed. That's why it's darker than that one. And this one actually has more leaves and stuff in it. But I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. You know, we're right under this tree. So we are at the end of February. I am so happy that we are getting out of winter. Now, it's probably going to freeze some more in March, maybe even April. But we are getting out of winter and into tornado season. I don't like tornadoes. I don't like storms. I like the rain. I don't like the tornadoes. But that's where we are, heading into spring. I don't know if you guys can see. Yes, you can. The grass that's coming up here. It's almost time to mow. One of the things I was going to do tomorrow if Curtis came. Now, if he doesn't come, man, this changes a lot of things. But one of the things I was going to do is, y'all don't let me forget that water. I didn't set a timer or nothing. Is to move these goats over back to where they were. Because in May, somewhere in May, the babies are due. The baby goats are due. And when they get old enough and it's time to wean them, I think I'm going to put them over here. Look at these two. I think I'm gonna put them over here, and so I need this area. I need to let it like set for a little bit without the goats in it. I need to go back there and kill those weeds back there. I don't know if you remember last year. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I'll try to zoom in, but the weeds back there are that supposedly that poisonous. I never remember it on camera. Hemlock, poisonous hemlock. I don't know if it is or isn't. We haven't had problems with it. I saw the pigs eat just a little bit of it, but for the most part, if you go back and look at the videos, the pigs were in here, and we put them in like it was like this time last year, so there wasn't anything growing, and they rooted up everything in here except that. So maybe it is poison. Maybe it is poison hemlock, but it's spreading. Whatever it is, it's all out here, and it's always been in here real bad. Cows don't eat it. The goats don't eat it. Not sure about the pig. I mean, I saw them eat some, but apparently they don't eat all of it. Maybe they didn't like how they felt after they ate it. I don't know. But I'm going to get some poison. I'm saying all this to say I'm going to get some poison and kill that out before I put babies over here. And so that poison needs to have time to kill it out and kind of clean out, kind of filter out before I put babies. Guys, the babies are not here yet. So we're talking about months away, moving hopefully moving the bucks this weekend and doing that, killing that out this weekend. The babies aren't due till May, and then they've got another 6 to 8 weeks before they're weaned. It depends on if they're boys or girls. So that is the plan. I better go look at the water because I did forget. Yeah, time to go turn it off. Okay, I got the water. I've got the water turned off. It didn't overflow. Another thing I've been thinking about, because I've had nothing but time to think in the house, not able to talk on the phone or do a live stream or video or anything, is it's time to try to put up a new shelter for the girl goats. That we put up was, like everything else around here, supposed to be temporary. And I think I've been here 4 years now, maybe. I don't know. I think it's been 4 years. I'm not for sure. But it's time to do something different. Put another one up. I might put it behind it, but I'm thinking it's going to be in front. That way it's just easier for me to look out the back door. It's easier for me to get to. I just feel more comfortable about it, especially with babies. And hopefully we do it a little bit differently. If you go back, Jeremy, boy, I'm ready. If you go back and look at some of the videos a few years back, I had a shelter that I built, or Greg and I built over at the other place that I really liked. It was like 6 foot high, which is plenty big enough for me, especially as you get older and gain weight. The weight is the big deal. Not just getting older, but the weight is the big deal. And you got babies, you got goats having babies inside the shelter. In that shelter, I can't stand up, and so I'm crouched down waiting to see if this baby or this mama needs help. You know, something goes wrong. You're in there a long time sometimes, and so I want one that's where I can walk in and at least almost stand up. So 6 foot is really what I want. I know that's kind of short for some people, you know, for the ceiling to be right there, but for me, I'm barely 5'3". I might be closer to 5'2". That's plenty tall enough for me. You called that? Somebody just pulled in his driveway. Hi, I went to check and see. There was a car pulled in, Mom and Dad's, that I didn't recognize, so I tried to call them. They didn't answer, so I went over there. It was delivery of some sort. But when I was headed over there, Jeremy there, he attacked me. Oh, sorry, kitty. Kitty, where you going? Jeremy attacked me again. And it's a good thing spring is coming and the auctions are going to be open. Some of them are open during the winter, but I'm not. I don't want to go to an auction in the wintertime. But spring's a good time to sell a lot of babies and chickens and stuff like that. So when I start getting together cages to take to the auction, he'll be one of the first ones to go. So I'm going to come over here, water these goats real fast. They look like they're a little bit low on water. And then, I don't know, we'll see about tomorrow. See if I get any help or not. If I don't get help, let me get away from that. If I don't get help, it's less likely that I'll move them tomorrow. And it's because I'm still Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just a little bit difficult to breathe. It's a lot better. It is a lot better, and I am going to be fine. I've got the antibiotics, and that has changed the way I feel a whole lot. But I don't want to. I don't want to be. I want to be careful. I don't want to be mixed up in getting in the hair, getting in the hay, and getting into stuff that's real dusty until it's completely cleared out. Not that I think that there's something wrong with me, that I'm sicker than what I am or whatever, but I just don't want to take any chances until my voice is back and there's not any congestion. I still have some congestion, especially in the mornings, so that's what's up with that. Dude, you're funny. Rocky's funny. Some good looking bucks there. I mean, if you like bucks. What, Flint? What's up, Rocky? Nope. No running away today, buddy. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Get away. Okay, there you go. Okay, I am gonna go get them a flake of hay. I still have to mess with the hay. I have to feed the goats their hay. I have to feed the cows theirs. Last weekend, I got on the tractor, got out and got hay for the cows. Been feeding the cows. But I'm gonna try, until this is all cleared up, to stay away from as much of that as possible. So I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please go down and subscribe. The subscribe button's down below. It's free. And you guys leave me a comment. You guys left a lot of comments on that last video. Really enjoyed reading those comments, and it does help the channel. Thank you.